got it. And this is for people in Pakistan?
Yes, this is for people in Pakistan.
Well, hello, people in Pakistan.
What is the right time, or right age to start learning NLP?
Well, do you mean taking classes in NLP or learning things that are in NLP classes? Because I would think, children pick this stuff up very, very fast. I mean, as soon as kids can start talking, you can start teaching them this stuff. Yeah, I mean, when Kate Benson and I have an education book coming out, and I'm hoping that most parents will teach the things that are in that book to their children before they go to school. So they'll know what to do in order to spell words. They'll know what to do in order to multiply. They'll know what to do in order to do geometry. And because it's all about building ways of thinking on purpose. And the more you teach children to think on purpose, the more they get control over their cognitive functions, the better off they are. So I would say that's a hard question to answer. If you're talking about going to classes and learning, we've had kids as young as 8 years old. The cameraman was in classes, probably even before that. I think it just has to do with whether someone can pay attention and is willing to try things.
And when a person is starting in NLP, where should one start actually? With a practitioner course or?
Well, it depends upon where you are and what's available. To me, I think it's best if people go to a couple of intros and try a few things, read a few books, go to an intro taught by a licensed certified trainer, and spend a week being inundated with stuff, and then go and try it all. And then maybe go back and do another prac course. Maybe do a master prac. I don't think one prac course is enough, because the first time through you miss most of it. But some people try to break it down into such small chunks that they spoon feed people, and I find that's not a good idea. NLP, you want to just sort of bathe yourself in it and read as much as you can. Some languages have more NLP books than others, but these days that's changing. I get copies of books translated in languages. I have no idea what they say, but I have shelves and shelves in all kinds of different languages. And, there are now institutes in most countries all over the world, and there are people producing literature and tapes and audio tapes. And, of course, if whatever field you're going to get into was created in a language, it might be worth knowing a little of it. I don't think it's a bad thing for people. I know that I wanted to read books that I learned part of the language so that I could read original authors in those languages. Probably didn't get it as well because I didn't learn the language that good, but it taught me a little bit more than I knew. There's a real difference reading religious texts in their original language than certainly in English translations of them, I can tell you that. They say entirely different things. If you're getting training in Pakistan, I want to recommend that you train with Kamran.